This is my narrative video for my Life Fantastic project. So firstly, I kind of went through and highlight some of the key points of the brief. So then I started sketching ideas. So I started with projects that were connected to a light bulb, moved through projects that hold objects, and then I combined projects that hold an object and are connected to light bulbs, and I came up with this lantern idea. So my usual requirements that the second function is easily identified, easy to use, doesn't impede the primary function of the product, and that the second function is fun and useful and would motivate the user to want to use it instead of discarding the packaging after the first function is used. So this was my mood board then that helped me focus in and zone in on what I want to do for my project. And then this was a lab activity we done. We got feedback, so I had two possible ideas. I was going with the lantern and egg holder, and I got feedback on both of them. And then this kind of helped me to choose which one I went for, and I went for the lantern. So I was utilising this bit of a shelf that's already in the packaging to hold the tea light and cutting out patterns on the inside of the box. And this was the design in a model. Looks quite nice. Then I went through seeing if my design hits the design brief, knew the requirements, and it was new and special. And I thought it scored quite well on design brief and relatively well on new and special, so I was happy enough with where it's at. I went through Ask FM to really evaluate all the different parts of my product and really scrutinise it to see where I could improve. One thing that flagged with me was safety, that there's a cutting risk involved in cutting out this pattern, which I addressed later. So then this was another lab activity where we got feedback on our products or our design. Again, it was really helpful because once again it furthered my thinking into the project and it helped me enhance it. So what I took was putting a generic pattern as opposed to these festive patterns, so you could use it all year round, and flipping the box completely outside in so that the original packaging wasn't impeding on the aesthetics of it. Then this is another task where how else would you enhance it? So to get rid of the cutting hazard, making the patterns pop out. So having these tabs, and you just pop that out of packaging, so you don't have to use a knife then. And then to allow you to use a flame candle, because a lot of people will want that because like scented candles and stuff is big. Put a thin layer of Cory board, which is fire resistant, on the packaging. And then if I was to portray the class, I have the best design idea. I'd be saying that my design is cost effective to the manufacturer. Very little to do to the original packaging to turn it into this product. And the second function is very easy to use, and it can be used for a lifetime, which is big because it means you want it to be thrown out of the way. And the design allows the user to make a very nice looking lantern that they would want to display around their home, so they'll take a bit of pride in it and they'll be happy enough with it. And that's it.